guys, welcome back to my channel. Hope that you all are doing very well. I have an exciting announcement. I'm not pregnant, but we did officially sign off on our first home project here at Casa G. Yes, I named my house. Casa means house in Spanish, and G stands for Gomez, our last name. This time last year, March 2022, Danny and we actually purchased a home here in Miami, and we are just so thrilled and so excited that we were able to make this happen. And so just a little background on this house. It is a townhome here in Doral, Florida. Doral is a city in Miami that we love so much. This townhome has 3 bedrooms, 3 full bathrooms, which is pretty great. A garage, obviously a kitchen, dining room, and then 2 living rooms. So one downstairs and then a second living room / loft area upstairs, which is pretty cool, and I love that about this townhome. So this townhome was built in the early 2000s, so it is a little over 20 years old. It hasn't been updated since it was built, so it is a little outdated, not quite our style, but we're just grateful to have a home to live in and a roof over our heads. When we bought this house last year, we weren't ready to take on any projects right away because purchasing a home already, especially in Miami, is not cheap, and so we wanted to kind of hold off on the projects, and now a year later we feel that we are ready, and we're so excited. So our first project is actually going to be our kitchen. One of the main reasons we wanted to buy this townhome is because of the kitchen. Like they say, the kitchen is the heart of the home, and I truly believe that this kitchen has the potential to be just something so beautiful. And oh man, for a while now I've just been sketching up what this kitchen could look like, how I would want it to look like, and now it's finally happening. So we're actually working with the Home Depot kitchen design team to bring our kitchen to life. This video isn't sponsored at all by them. I really wish it was, but maybe one day. But we are excited to be working with them. Danny and we've never done any sort of renovation, and so we wanted to make sure that this first one was done and handled correctly. We did look into a couple of options, so one being a higher end design place, and then Home Depot being more, budget friendly. We brought both of these places, our plans for this kitchen, our sketches, our inspiration pictures. They're both able to do the exact same kitchen that we wanted, but obviously one being a really fancy place, they were going to charge more, and Home Depot was able to do it for us at a more budget friendly price. And so we are going with them, and we are very excited. And so I wanted to bring you guys along this journey, take you through all of the things renovation wise. We have an estimated lead time of 40 days. Our kitchen should be done in maybe less than 2 months. We'll see. We're hoping that nothing goes wrong and that we are on track to have our kitchen in about 2 months. And so I'm excited to bring you guys along with. So this is the current situation with our kitchen. As you can see, it's just a very standard white kitchen. It is pretty small, but we have all of this space right here. So it has potential to be a very big, nice kitchen. Right here, we just had some work done to the wall. We had to fix that and remove the baseboard, so that's why it's looking a little crazy here, but all of this is gonna get painted and covered because we plan to extend the counters all the way to the very end of this wall. We are gonna remove the upper cabinets and do 2 shelves right here, 2 wooden shelves. We're gonna center the range, and we're gonna, instead of a microwave, we're gonna do a hood. So that's gonna be centered. And now on the other side of where the stove and the
hood is gonna go, we're going to have right here at the very end, we're gonna have a long cabinet sit on top of the counter. And so this is gonna be where we're gonna store our coffee machine, coffee stuff, teas, all that stuff, and then mugs. And then at the very top, we don't want, you know, this like extra space. So we are gonna be adding some glass cabinets up there. Before I move on, I forgot to mention a very important piece of our renovation here. So we are actually gonna be changing all of the floors throughout the entire house with this right here. It's a really nice, natural wood looking laminate. And I'm obsessed with it. It's very long, and I just think it's gonna look really, really nice in this house. Okay, back to the kitchen. So for the island, as you can see here, it's a pretty small island, and since we are extending that entire back kitchen, we are also going to extend the island. So it's now going to be like a 9-foot island. So it's gonna come to right about, I'm sorry, this right here is so ugly, but it's gonna come to about here. It's gonna be a pretty long island. And then we are gonna, actually this is all getting gutted. It's not gonna be the same. We're not repurposing this at all, but we are gonna have like a 1-level island, because this right here, we have never used it besides to like put all of our junk on it. So yeah, it's gonna be like a 1-level. We are gonna center the sink with the stove. So we're moving that over. We are replacing all of our appliances. So none of this is staying, it's all going. So we're getting rid of the microwave. We are doing a bigger stove. So this is, I believe, I think it's a 33-inch stove range. We're now gonna do a 36-inch range. And then we're doing a new fridge as well, but it's gonna be a counter depth one. So now they're gonna have to cut this wall so that the wall is flush with the new fridge. And then we're still gonna keep some cabinets up here, not these, but you know, new ones. We're gonna keep 2 cabinets up here, and the cabinets are also gonna be flush with the fridge. And then on top, we're gonna do some glass cabinets as well. Right here, we're removing this piece, and we're gonna do kind of like the same thing that we're gonna do here, just like a mini version, wood shelves, and then a sconce right on top, just to have a nice little nook area for like personalization. And then right in there is our pantry. We're not gonna be changing anything inside there, but we are gonna change the door and the frame around the door, and then the same throughout the entire house. I would love to find a beautiful arched door so that we can, you know, frame this to put that arched door, but it's just, I don't know if I'm going to be able to find what I'm looking for and if it will work within our budget. So if I can make it an arched door, then that would be perfect. I would be so happy, but you know, I would still be happy if it's still a regular door. Alrighty, so that is the current state of our kitchen before the remodel. Next week they start demo. They're gonna insert the new floors, and then we just wait for all of the cabinets to come in. I'm so excited.